At the moment, it's not as exciting as we had anticipated when we started this business. Many years ago, I would say maybe probably about 7 or 8 years ago, there were a lot of plans to design an ASEAN hub. That's how Thailand actually started, and Indonesia as well. And the whole design was actually to produce cars for the world. Unfortunately, Malaysia held back some of their plans. And I said earlier that our ships actually call regionally, and the cars are being distributed within ASEAN. Unfortunately, vehicles are coming into Malaysia. Malaysia imports about 5,000 cars a month from ASEAN. These vehicles that are coming in, there's no reciprocal. The same numbers are not being exported out to our ASEAN neighbors. That idea, that dream that we had has not been achieved. But eventually, I think the country will get there. We will have to develop our automotive industry and to agree to the whatever terms that had been agreed between the governments when this ASEAN automotive policy was drawn up. Straits Auto Logistics is the ship-owning arm of the same shareholders in their same percentage. Straits Auto Logistics currently own 2 Ro-Ro vessels. Ro-Ro stands for roll-on, roll-off. These are specialized vehicle carriers, vehicle vessel carriers. And one of them, the size of, that can accommodate 3,850 cars, and another 5,340 cars. These vessels are plying ASEAN on a fixed route and a fixed schedule call into the ASEAN ports and the Malaysian domestic ports. Quite recently, we have also concluded our 3rd Ro-Ro vessel, and the size of this vessel is 5,100 units of cars capacity. So we're going to have 3 vessels plying this same route. The 3rd vessel will cost us in excess of 40 million ringgit. This vessel, since built, has been owned by K-Line. And K-Line has agreed to sell us this vessel. And reason why K-Line sells us this vessel is because within ASEAN, we have a very close working relationship with K-Line. Giga Shipping also acts as a booking agent, or shall I say, Giga Shipping space charters cargoes onto K-Line's vessels, which are trading around this region. When we were in need of a vessel about this size, and K-Line has the suitable vessel to fit into this region, they spoke to us and asked if we are interested to purchase it, and we agreed. The biggest challenge in the automotive industry is the demands of the car makers themselves. We are dealing with expensive commodities. It's not like dealing with bricks and mortars and other sort of commodities. As time goes by, the cars they don't get any cheaper, and they get more sophisticated with different types of electronics. Every car makers come up with their own electronic stuff, and they all want zero defect these days. So what we have to do is we continue to re-educate ourselves with what car makers want. We have to train our staff to handle every new model that comes out, every new gadgets that come with vehicles, and most importantly, in our distribution, it has to be zero defect. We distribute hundreds of thousands of cars, and our target still remains zero defect. Zero defect goes down to even a mere scratch. Scratches are still not allowed, because you can't sell a car that has been dented or scratched, no matter how small it is. Number 1 is our greatest challenge, and how we achieve it is by training our staff. Everyone needs to re-educate by spending time with our customers to understand their changes, what are new stuff that they're introducing to the market, the new policies, and very quickly we have to adopt those and change within ourselves to accept whatever changes we see that's coming from the automotive industry.